Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. So from their own 20, they move the ball all the way to the red zone. Great scoring opportunity here.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the extra point was up and good. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Launching it downfield. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bruins. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Automatic on the PAT. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Oh, here comes the reverse. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
It's a nice job of the receiver picking up the first down on a decent gain. The defense is happy it didn't go for more. Expect them to lock down these playmakers because you never know who's going to get the ball next.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job, give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards to keep this drive alive.
Always looking to throw. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
The Hokies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offense.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with BAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's complete downfield. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This pack is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's a toss play to the right. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense not pressing this time. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big first down for this offense. And it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And all day in the pocket, finally delivers down the middle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Boy, if the defense can't get pressure on a quarterback, it's going to be a long afternoon. That time, the quarterback had all day back there to eventually find the open receiver for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. It's caught downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the option play here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're going to run it here. In the clear at the 25. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
6th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
I'll flip back to the QB. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the 2nd half. This one will be fair caught. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost them the ball game.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through the tackler. Good enough for first down yardage. The Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Oh, a reverse. Got space, looking to score. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
Running a quarterback sneak here. Second down and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Second down and goal upcoming. And the back now goes in motion. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Bruins come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside.
Let's take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, UCLA. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man steps out of the 28. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Mason. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen. Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Only goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. The Bruins come to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to chuck it again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. No press here. The defense backing away. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
They'll try to run this one in. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Bruins are on the move here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to get the throw off. You misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Virginia Tech 42, UCLA 28.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Bruins. Still plenty of life left. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. He'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. He's running out of time here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Hokies will line up on first and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
We go with a direct snap. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. First and goal. They play this right, they could pretty much put the game on ice. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. UCLA offense back out on the field. DB's backing off from the line now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going.